Oh yeah, for anyone wondering about the one issue I had during the prior recording session, not sure what episode it's going to be in yet. Haven't edited it yet. But my Joy-Cons actually needed to be updated, hence why they were disconnecting so much. And I think in that segment, I also said that it happened, you know, before as well. At least it wasn't too bad. Okay, so yes, grab that. Then quickly run through everything. Use just 5 missiles. Bugger it. I can take care of you on the way out. There's the missile tank there. Yep. Okay, now we're cooking. Yeah, I have to go down that way. Which, I mean, I might as well open up as many shortcuts and do a few interesting things. Wait for it to catch up. There we are. That's been opened. Did acquire that, and now I can head up here. Because everything below the waves is something I can't exactly do. And yeah, that's how you deal with that thing. Whereas that, needle thing, I need to figure out what enemy names are what. Because that would make my life a whole lot easier. Okay, hold on. There we go. The slight speed you can get from a small speed boost charge, really helps there. The missile tank acquired. And I mean, the easiest way to tell about that one is the discoloration on the tile. I derped a bit there, thinking, oh yeah, I have to wall jump. For some extra height and mobility. No, I didn't. Alright, area map has been downloaded. And progress has been saved, so I can't go back and re-record. Or in case bad stuff happens. Open that. Don't go in. Hey. There we are. So close to a success. Yeah, you have to hold left. Right there to avoid falling through. Grapple beam doors take forever. I'll just move through since just easier. Except here, where it's not. Okay, that was quick. All right. That was me going in for a counter and my problems being solved by just not murdering. Which you think would be weird for a Metroid game. But in actuality, no. Alright. Holy hell, how did I fix that? Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. And there's a missile tank down there that I want. But before that, we have a few things to do. Namely, something big. Welcome to a boss that I don't know how to pronounce the name. So yes, red ones you can't destroy, blue ones you can. Takes a bit of logic from Kraid. Honestly, where you can, use the charge beam to your advantage. The tentacles twitch when they're about to slap. And just a quick note, this boss's name is Drogyga. I call it Dorya for simplicity. So yes, each side has a way to go, and now we are good. So yes, just abuse missiles. And the reason that thing is up there is for this attack. Also, as Drogyga, or Dorya, loses health... Ah, you jerk. Oh, cool. So, as they lose health, their attacks become a bit harder to deal with. They're almost dead, and you use a charge beam shot because it gets it in one go, you waste less time, and yes, Dorya is now dead. Long live Dorya. Honestly, Drogyga is a boss that I have kind of down to a science. It's not too hard to not screw up on. And yeah, that you might be able to do some shenanigans. Yeah, you might be able to do some shenanigans, but they're the type that I can't exactly do that easily. Okay. All right. And yes, we now basically have a fast path through most of the top area. Berenia. So let us just save here. And move on to the next area. So, Gaverin. This area is where the original first recording ended. Because I noticed a number of problems. One, I was just not doing well against certain bosses. I couldn't remember their patterns because they were the bosses that I battled once and never again. Obviously. But one of the other things that I needed to make sure of was that I was going the right way, not missing anything. Can't do anything about that. And yeah, immediately we have a few things. We have that over there, which sadly can't get. All right. Now that my lungs are not trying to kill me, I can show you how absurd the bomb jumping is. You aren't supposed to get that yet. You're supposed to have to come back after some serious shenanigans. Okay. But yes, a number of enemies that are here are fun to fight. Whoop. Nope. This robot Chozo soldier is a sound no. Okay. Whoop. And it's mostly because, in close quarters. Might I just say that the Chozo soldiers are my worst fight I could possibly have. It also doesn't help that that beam at my health is instant death. Ow. Okay, I panicked. Okay. Okay, that was a bit slow there. Whoop. Okay. Okay, please. I have so much trouble with them. Mostly because I panic on their counter. The counter is a good way of dealing a ton of damage to them. It's what it's there for. But I always think they aren't going to do that. And thus... Okay. That doesn't help either. Okay. That was me getting the counter right and not thinking to run away. That I can feel a bit better about because I noticed it. It also doesn't help that the counter happens faster than the attack that you can. Ow. Once again, I panic. I see them rear back their arm. I don't think anymore. I just shift back. Okay. And you saw how the first fight went. You saw how the first fight went with one of these. It's not a terrible challenge. It's just I make it harder for myself by not really letting myself have a moment. And I mean, this one is slightly harder due to the whole pick your poison of where to fight them. Yeah, no. I probably could have ended it with a counter there. Yeah, that would have ended it with a single counter. I don't panic as much during like fights with Emmys. But with the other stuff, yeah, no, that's completely just so close. Not playing with you today. And that was me fumbling with that. Okay, where? And okay. Yeah. Always a good tip. Don't get in over your head. All right. So I kind of went the wrong way quickly. All right. So yes, we now head through here. There's that. Interesting story about that Emmy that I will share a bit later. Not exactly the time when it becomes most relevant, but more so the time when it becomes just the best to tell. All right, Adam, here's some stuff that's going on.
Uploading data.
Samus, you are approaching the surface. This area, Gathering, appears to be an underground forest. The Emmy have been deactivated, but Ravenbeak still desires the Metroid DNA within you. I have reviewed the video log of your encounter. After you were no match suggests that you would not be a worthy adversary for him, not even at full power. One thing still eludes me. Why did Ravenbeak spare you during